possess a mage and turn them into an abomination. Abominations are quite deadly, child, and they are not to be trifled with. There are a type of maid that we call Maleficar. The Maleficarum are mages who practice forbidden magical arts specifically, such as blood magic. Blood magic would be when a mage makes a pet demon by making some sort of wound upon themselves to draw blood, and the pact with the demon is signed in when the wound made. The demon will empower the mage, make him stronger so he can cause something normally be beyond his limits to happen. But when this is done, that mage becomes far more susceptible to demonic possession. And when possessed, of course, child, that Maleficarum has become an abomination. Abominations have absolutely no control over themselves. They wreak havoc and destruction upon mortal man, and are, as their name would imply, an abomination unto the Maker. That is why, child, the Templar Order and the Circle of Magi exist. The Templars are there, child, to watch over the mages and keep them in line, to stop them from becoming Maleficar. The Circle of Magi teaches mages control. It teaches them patience to control their magic. And once control is learned, mages have a bit more freedom than they do initially. However, they will always be subject to the Templar. Now, child, there are other mages which I'm sure you have heard of that are referred to as apostates. Apostates can refer to honestly a few different things. Obviously, there are mages who have escaped from the Circle of Magi because they lacked the self-control to stay. These mages are hunted tirelessly by the Templar because with no control they are very prone to becoming an abomination, child, and that of course cannot be allowed to happen at any child, nor do they worship Andraste. They believe in their Kyun, whatever that is. It is not to be understood by those such as we. They keep to their own as well, and keep their Cerebos under tight control. Therefore the Templar leave them alone for the most part. However, if a Cerebos is discovered by itself, then the Templar are mandated to recapture a Cerebos. Ah, the Grey Wardens. Yes, they do possess mages, unfortunately. The Grey Wardens have what is known as the right of conscription. They are allowed to conscript any that they so choose to join the Grey Wardens. They are allowed to select mages as Grey Wardens. However, it very rarely happens, and when it does, the Wardens are expected to keep their mages under control. If it is seen that they cannot keep the mage under control and it gets outside of its bounds, then the freedom that these mages are granted by joining the Grey Wardens is considered forfeit, and the Templar Order will be called in to capture the apostate. There are typically two options when an apostate is captured. Depending on the circumstances, apostate is either executed, or there's also the right of tranquility. When a mage is made tranquil, they are cut off from the fade. Yes, child, we remove their magic from them, and we make them tranquil. No, child, they do not miss their magic, for they are tranquil. They know a peace that they have never known before. No, child, they don't particularly have a choice in the matter. Those who would go against the Maker must be punished in one way or another, and for mages who become apostates, they use the magic that the Maker has given them against their fellow man, and that is a blight upon the Maker. Yes, child, there are apostates who